the woman who survived forced marriage at age 13 to become a powerful political activist in the 1950s. Welcome to History Lane on HGTV Nigeria. As you watch this video, make sure you click on the subscribe button so you can get notified on more interesting Nigerian history. This is the story of Hajia Gambo Sawaba. Hajia Gambo Sawaba was a Nigerian politician and activist who was well known for her charitable causes, one of which was fighting for the freedom of northern women. The rights and status of women in northern Nigeria have to date remained a delicate issue to comprehend or solve, although progress is being made. The movement has stirred up a lot of controversies, with women revealing their abusers amidst arrest of activists. Before the campaign or bravery of women in the north to stand up for themselves or go to the extreme of being called a feminist, only a handful of women risk their life to be in limelight and stand up for women issues such as early marriage, education, and childbirth. And one of such women is Hajia Gambo Sawaba. As a young girl, Gambo Sawaba, who was then known by her birth name, Ajaratu Gambo, became popular both at home and in school for her fasting nature that made her never back down or give up a fight, even if it meant a physical one. A personality trait that would lead her to become a pioneering feminist and activist in northern Nigeria. She was born on February 15, 1933. She was the fifth of the 6 children and was given the name Gambo, as tradition demands that the name is given to a child who follows twins. Hajia Gambo's father was a Ghanaian immigrant who was originally known as Theophilus Wakos, but later changed his name to Isa Amatri Amatefo. In 1910, he moved to Zaria to work with the Nigerian Railway Corporation, where he met his wife, Fatima Amatefo, who he married after converting to Islam. Up until her father's death in 1943, Hajia Gambo received an education but had to stop at the age of 10 to support her mother, who also died 3 years later when she was just 13 years old. She was quickly married off against her will to Abubakar Gaba Bello, a World War II veteran who is said to have left and never returned after she got pregnant. Her early struggles did not make her timid, but rather made her more courageous, and her experiences feeding into the desire of helping other young girls and women like her who were being oppressed by the society they found themselves in. At the age of 17, Hajia Gambo took the risk of joining one of the strongest opposing political parties, the Northern Element Progressive Union, NEPO, that believed that the Northern People Congress, NPC, and MK Abiola was the strongest party at the time, with international support, was taking advantage of and oppressing the people. She was one of the very few women to be part of the party, but what made her unique was the fact that she was young and less educated. Soon after joining NEPO, she was made the female leader in the NEPO Zaria branch and started a vigorous campaign against child marriages and forced labor, while advocating for Western education to be fully established in the North and for girls to gain access to it. She became very popular and targeted by several men and political leaders in power after she walked up the podium in Zaria at a lecture full of men to boldly face them and give a talk challenging to support women and their rights. Despite gaining several enemies for that, she also gained the nickname Sawabiya, which meant the Redeemer. Throughout her career, Hajia Gambo Sawaba was the target of several attacks and escaped many death traps as a means to silence her. In several articles written about her, it is said that she was arrested and jailed over 16 times and exiled from Kano at a point. Her first arrest was in Kano, where she went to meet women to educate them about their rights and get them to join NEPO. She was arrested and sent to jail with 200 other women for not getting legal permits to hold the meeting. Soon after her release, she started speaking on the bad state of the prison and started a campaign for women to be able to stand, to attend and speak on issues, which was not the case due to the PUDA system. At a point in time, she was asked to leave Kano by the emir or face punishment for disturbing social peace and progress. Greatly influenced by Fela Kuti's mother, Fumilayo Ramson Kuti, the two became very good friends, and Mrs. Kuti became Hajia's mentor. She went on to hold the position of deputy chairman of the Great Nigerian People Party and paved the way for several women from the north to become vocal in the political scene in Nigeria. Hajia Gambo got married again to Amidu Gusau, but the two would later divorce due to different interests and fights. Hajia was unable to settle in any other marriage or relationship and died on October 14, 2001 at the age of 71. Kindly click on the like button, comment on this video, and also share this video with your friends and family. This is Hajia TV.